Hello everyone, good afternoon. In this video, we are going to discuss about our newspaper. Then we started our discuss with introduce ourselves. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Rafiariansyah. I'm from Vocational High School one Surabaya. Next, Muhammad Hafiz Rashid.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Hafiz Rashid. I'm from SMKN 1 Surabaya, majoring in multimedia. Next, Rizal Windri, you can introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Ariel Windraja Putra. I am from school SMK1 Satusandan, majoring software engineering. Okay, next Muhammad Rafi Ardiansa.
Okay, guys, I wanted to tell you about my newspaper. Uh, this is the paper about the local news. On a hot July day, Aliawi and his team were protecting a gate before expanding the beehive boxes and tiny comes inside. They wove smoke over the hives with a desmoker, a procedure known to calm the insects. In the early 2000s, each beehive yielded about 20 to 25 kilograms of honey per year, whereas now the quantity has plunged to nearly 5 kilograms of research. According to the United Nations, Iraq is one of the 5 countries in the world was impacted by some effects of climate change. Authorities say Iraq is going through its first year of drought. The country has been plagued by shorting summer, declining rainfall, and frequent sandstorm, while upstream dams have reduced the flow of the decrease and impaired trenches that run across Iraq. Despite this was the head of the apiary department at the Agriculture Ministry, Hashim Al-Ziher, remains optimistic. Honey production is increasing year on year, he said. In 2022, honey production in parts of Iraq controlled by the Baghdad Federal Authorities reached 870 tons, while in Kurdistan, 850 tons of oil production. Zabin said he has prepared a study on the benefits of moving the hives from southern and central Iraq to Kurdistan and vice versa, according to this, in order to improve your sense drum. Okay, thanks for me. And next, Muhammad Rashid, can you tell about the
Okay, I wanna read my newspaper. India to push G20 to raise the tax raise. Firms earning excess profit source. India will push its group 20% meeting hosting support proposal right and share that multinational companies pay two countries where excess profits government of a state India proposal which has not been previously reported could temper optimism among G20 members such as Australia and Japan that the meeting of finance minister and central bankers in Kuchart would make progress along with for whole global competition. More than 114, 140 countries were supposed to stable implementing next year at 2021 a deal overhauling tickets all rules on how government tax multinational the person rules are widely considering outdated a digital giant like Apple, Amazon profit low tax country. The deal push the United States will leave a minimum 15% tax on large corporate firm plus an additional 25 tax on excess profits as definitely by Organization of Economic Operation and Development or ODC. But several countries have concurs about multilateral underpinning a major element of the plan. And some enlisted by say overall risk collapse. India has made suggestion to share taxation excess of profit multinational companies one offset. The suggestion have made OSDC and will discuss extensively during the G20 meeting on the Monday and Tuesday. The official said India has made suggestion to get its due share of taxing excess profit of multinational companies. Official was not discussed with OTC were going and 20 are not begun. Said India want significant where the firm did business. Okay, that's it from me. Next, Arizal Windri, you can read your newspaper.
Okay, Nafis, I will read you my newspaper. San Francisco rests for Rolfo taxi cliffs sharp dignity of safety. A driverless taxi is routed on Jack San Francisco Street and is weekly surrounded by a group of masked figures. One of them places of traffic cone on the hood of the car. Its suggests flick on the car stop in the middle of the road disabled. This passion skin has been reported dozens of times across the United States that's capital this past week. The work, the work of activities protesting against the polarization of robot cars, which they consider unsafe. We believe that our cars are led no matter who or what is driving, said the activist who asked to be referred to by the Presidium Alex to protect his identity. His anti-car activist group, Safe Street Rebel, is radically pro-pedestrian and pro-bike and not impressed by with speed claim the travel cars are a new revolution method of transportation. Alexis, there are found just as another way to introduce car dominance, using traffic cones come stolen from the street. The activists have oppressed by Waymo and Gracie, the only two complaints current the authorities in San Francisco. The terror recent has gone viral, taking up millions of views on social network at a time when state authorities are much too expensive of travel as taxi operation in their city to avoid to for horse service to Ramaswamy by the California in public utility combination CPUC, which operates autonomous taxi instead will allow Waymo closer to the registry on compete with red sharping book as open offline but without drivers. Okay, next. Muhammad Rafi Aldiansyah. Okay, next.
Okay, so thank you, Ariza Windri. And then I want to tell you about Mexico again. Relocating hives. On a hot July day, Aliawi and his team were protecting it care before inspecting the beehives boxes and the honey counting site. They were putting work over the hives with a bee smoker procedure known to call inside. In the early 2000, each beehive yielded about 20 to 25 kilograms of honey per year, whereas now the quantity has shrunk to merely 5 kilograms on the average. According to the United Nations, Iraq is one of the five countries in the world was impacted by some effect of climate change. Authorities say Iraq is going through its fourth straight year of drought. The country has been plagued with a scorching summer, declining rainfall and frequency and strong. While upstream dam have reduced the flow of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers that run across Iraq. Despite this worse, the head of the affairs department and the agriculture ministry has considered remains optimistic. Honey production in increasing year on year. He said in 2022, honey production in parts of Iraq controlled by the Gulf Federal Authorities. 170 tons, while in Kurdistan, 150 tons per production, up from about 700 tons in each territory the previous year. Zabin said he has prepared a study on the benefits of moving beehives from southern and central Iraq to Kurdistan and vice versa. According to books, in order to feel sense strong. Okay, just from me. Next, Muhammad Rashid, can you tell about the newspaper?
Okay, Muhammad Rafli Ardiansyah, thank you. I want to read my newspaper for the second round. Okay, India Finance External Affairs Minister ordered away decided not respond request for comment under agreement global cooperation with annual revenues offered to 20 billion euros or 22 billion US dollar are considered to be making excess profit if the excess 10% of our growth to 25% subjects excess profit to divide among country. India fighting of hunger as a Texas market aware from the business is the world most population country and become one biggest market in the people incomes that grow than three thirteen-fold to $27,000 by the of 2020 47 according to survey the people researcher India consumer economy. The G20 national also proposed will the holding the action like access profit principle. Okay, that's it from me. Next, Adesel Windri, you can read your newspaper for the second round.
Okay, Nafis, I will renew my paper. But the issue in the controversial between state and city officials. Members of Safe Street Rebel, a group of anonymous anti-cars article, placed a ban on a self-driving robot taxi to disable it during a protest on July 12 in San Francisco, California. This event has been reported a dozen of times across the U.S. state's capital the past week as protests against the proliferation of robocars, which the activists consider unjust. First cars were phased-in told that in San Francisco in 2014 with a mandatory human safety driver one board. 4 years later, California scrapped its requirement for a human driver to be in car, meaning it's so no longer a jaguar of CG on the grocery bars without the driver on the street. But lately, San Francisco officials are worried by a increasing number of incidents involving autonomous cars. Allows the robot to text the wheel has led to cars getting stuck in the middle of roads, blocking bus lanes of ever interfering in the police crime scheme. No fights accident for how human and grocery or Waymo witnesses have been reported. Talk away taxi was reported in June to have killed a dog then ran into the street. City supervision Arton Praskarin recommended the CPOC a strict session to allow a massive ramp up the driverless taxi on San Francisco Street. Oke, next Muhammad Rafi Ardiansah.
Okay, thank you, Original English. And then I wanted to tell you about my newspaper for last. Relocating hires on a hot July day, Aliyah and his team were productive with their expanding the high sources and the honeycombs inside. They wafted smoke over the face with a bismuth, a procedure renowned to solve the insects. In the early 2000s, each beehive yielded about 20 to 25 kilograms of honey per year, whereas now the quantity has plunged to nearly 5 kilograms of its age. According to the United Nations, Iraq is one of the 5 countries in the world most impacted by some effects of climate change. Authorities say Iran is going through its fourth straight year of drought. The country has been plagued with a shortened summer. The timing, rainfall, and frequent sandstorms, while upstream dams have reduced the flow to decrease and impaired rivers that run across Iraq. Despite those woes, the head of the Aviation Department at the Agricultural Ministry mentioned also remain optimistic and the reduction in increasing year on year. It said in 2022, on the production impact of craft controlled by the Baghdad federal authorities rated 870 tons, while in Kurdistan, 850 tons in production, up from about 700 tons in Israeli the previous year. Zabin said he has prepared a study on the benefits of moving the hive from southern and central Iraq to Kurdistan and vice versa according to needs in order to develop and send strong. Okay, thank you. It's just next one. Sarah, can you tell about the newspaper?
Okay, thank you, Muhammad Raffi. I want to read my newspaper for the last one. The G20 host national also proposed with the holding tax should linked by excess profitability principle. The rules are also consist of the taxes of the tax on a collect, with holding tax of collected by company while making payment to vendor and employees and the tax authorities. The OECD in the documents issue that Wednesday say few jurisdiction has expressed concern over allocating taxing right countries. Efforts to resolve these issues that underway with a few prepare the multilateral conversation for signature expeditiously its state. Okay, that's it from me. Next, Ariel Zarundli, you can read your newspaper for the last round.
Okay, Nafis, I will read new paper. San Francisco County Transportation Authority sent a letter of the CBOC detailing 92 incidents involving autonomous taxi last year, and the mounting controversy seems to be having some effect. A critical decision of the by CBOC on whether to further expand Waymo and Crossing service was due by the end of July, but has been protest when twice now the Augustus pressure to change customer for router driven at 10 p.m. and 6 p.m. Waymo cannot charge for rider without a human driver on board. Still, even with this experimental scheme, the two companies have got up loyal customer base. Safety concerns sections telling riders are about taxi for day. I use them mostly for conference and safety. This 1 year old who uses the pronouns express from the back self of the Waymo that with the car for software to take off on the vigilance, understand and crystal in the real time. Okay, next, Muhammad Rafli Ardiansa.
Okay, guys. Thank you for listening the video, and I hope so you're enjoying after you watch my video. Thank you so much, and see you next time.